Hi, my name is Heidi Mooney. I'm with the Women in E-Commerce, and I'm here today with Jeff Sass of Mixer. We're at the Online Marketing Summit in Hollywood, Florida at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Jeff, thank you so much for allowing me to interview you today.
Thank you, Heidi. My pleasure.
Wonderful. So, Jeff, give us one or two. I know you were on the panel this afternoon, and you were sharing some fabulous tips with the audience. Could you share one or two of those tips with our viewers?
And thank you for saying they were fabulous.
Yes.
I thought they were good, but fabulous is better. One of the things I said was someone asked in the audience, when should they start thinking about mobile as part of their online marketing initiatives? And my answer was now, if you haven't done so already. Obviously, Mixer is a very popular destination for mobile entertainment, so I'm partially biased. However, studies have shown that within a couple of years, more people will be accessing the internet from their mobile device than from their desktop. Clearly, smartphones are taking over the world. For most of us, this little thing we carry with us 24/7 is the center of our universe. It's the hub for our information, our entertainment, our communications. So from a marketing perspective, it's very important. I speak a lot about this, and I often say, no matter what business you're in, no matter what company you work for, what your business is, I guarantee you that 100% of your customers carry one of these around with them all day long. So therefore, why wouldn't you want to reach them with your marketing messages on this device? So I think mobile marketing is very important, and it shouldn't be put in a silo. Mobile should be part of an integrated campaign, because the lines are blurred. Mobile, online, the bottom line is it's the internet. And people are going to the internet from this device as much as they're going to it from your desktop, so you need to reach them in both places.
And I absolutely agree. And in fact, I think maybe in some cases, depending on your audience, they may be even using mobile more.
Absolutely. Yeah. Certainly for younger, if your audience is a younger demographic, I mean, absolutely. I have an 18-year-old daughter. She does not have an email address. I mean, her entire life revolves around her IM account on her mobile phone.
That's interesting. So Jeff, then from a marketing perspective, I know we talked a little bit about apps, and I don't want to get into the whole app conversation, but would you say it would be a good thing for a company maybe to create their own apps, or are there apps that companies could actually adopt for their own businesses?
That's a great question. So when you think, if you're a brand or a company and you want to think about apps, first of all, you have to understand what your objective is. Because building a dedicated branded app is a lot of work and a lot of money, and it may not be the best solution. You also could sponsor an existing app, so you might be able to find an app. Charmin did this brilliantly. Charmin found an app called Sit or Squat, which basically is a database of public toilets. And instead of Charmin going through the trouble of building an app, they sponsor the Sit or Squat app, and that's a great example because it really is consistent with the brand. They didn't have to do any of the work. The app already existed, and it's an app that provides a viable service. I mean, it's actually something that people can use. Just slapping a brand onto an app doesn't always work. A big car manufacturer made a driving game as an app, and it was a big flop because no one wanted to drive around in their car in a mediocre game. Kids want to play a really good game, so they would have been better off sponsoring the most popular driving game instead of trying to create one. So you have to think about what your objective is, and you have choices. You can build an app, you could sponsor an existing app, or you could just advertise inside apps like a network. So you can advertise in an app ad network just like you would advertise on an online ad network, and have your branding and messaging appear in a wide range of apps. So you have to really understand what your objective is and find the best solution for your objective. If you choose to build an app, then you have to think about who you're going to reach. If you build an iPhone app, then you're only reaching iPhone users. So you have to think about, what about Android? What about BlackBerry? What about Windows? So you may want to just get a mobile website and reach all of those platforms through one venue. So there's a lot of thinking that has to go into it.
Absolutely, but at least it's a place to start. So Jeff, tell us a little bit about your company, Mixer, and what you do for your clients.
So Mixer, our clients are both audience, people who want to come to us to get great mobile entertainment, great entertainment for their phones, and also content providers. So we're one of the largest sites for mobile entertainment, ringtones, wallpapers, videos, games, apps, full track music for any mobile device, so we're agnostic. We have a very large audience. We're one of the top 10 mobile websites in the United States. We have over 37 million users. We get on our mobile site over 450 million page views a month. So we know firsthand that people want to consume a lot of great content on their mobile phone, and we make it very easy for them to do so. We're primarily an ad-supported service, so there are no subscriptions or hidden fees. And we work with a lot of great brands who advertise on Mixer, and that subsidizes free content for our users.
And is it Mixer, M-I-X-E-R?
No, it's M-Y-X-E-R. Mixer,
M-Y.
M-Y-X-E-R.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Jeff Sass, thank you so much for being with us
Thank
today
you, Heidi.
on the Women in E-Commerce channel.